The word personality refers to the unique and relatively stable ways in which people think, feel, and behave. So that tells you many different things about that word. First of all, we're all unique. No one is exactly alike. Second thing is that personality refers to the parts of you that are relatively stable. So these things can fluctuate or change from time to time, but for the most part, your personality represents who you are. It's not just the things that you do, it's also the things that you think and the way that you feel, but you'll want to know what personality means. You'll also want to be familiar with the four major theories on personality. There's not complete agreement on what creates your personality and what we should do with it. So you'll want to know the four major perspectives for researching personality. The first is the psychodynamic perspective. Now, this has its beginnings in the work of Sigmund Freud. You'll remember that Freud creates a theory called psychoanalysis, and psychodynamic perspective builds on a lot of that information. But psychodynamic perspective says that we should focus on the unconscious and its role in personality. So unconscious means things you're not aware of. Someone operating from the psychodynamic perspective will look at your personality in terms of feelings you may have repressed, or emotional experiences from your childhood that impact you that you are unconsciously experiencing. So that's the psychodynamic perspective. The second perspective is the behaviorist perspective. Now, this one has to do with all of the different learning theories. And someone with a behaviorist learning theory will believe that your personality comes from classical conditioning, from operant conditioning, from all those different learning theories. Behaviorists believe that personality is nothing more than a series of habits that have been conditioned over time. The third theory is humanistic. We've heard of this one before. Humanistic theory focuses on free will and choice. So someone who is using a humanistic view to view personality will look at the uniqueness of each person, at the choices that they make, and again, their free will. And then the fourth and final personality theory is trait theory. Now, trait theory is more to do with what we do with personality information than where it comes from. Trait theorists don't completely agree on what causes personality, but they do agree that what we should do is take your personality and instead of looking at the past, look towards the future. So trait theorists will want to see what types of traits people have in common, and then they'll want to see if they can predict what types of jobs those individuals will like and succeed in, what types of romantic partners those people will be successful with. So again, trait theory is all about predicting what we can from your personality. So four major personality theories: psychodynamic, behaviorist, humanistic, and trait theory. And you want to be generally familiar with all four of those.